And we are back out again. Been a while since we've done a video. We've only got this small parcel of land here, as you can see, coming round. Literally hedge line there, hedge line all the way around. This boundary line here is where it's up to, and just round to here. So it's actually quite a small parcel of land. However, high hopes for this, and this is one of the reasons why we're doing a video, is because through the gap here, see in there, that is a 14th century church. We're on the back of the graveyard, so hoping that in here we're going to get some decent stuff. Now this footpath here that is quite evident in the long grass and across here as well, I've got these back to the 1800s on maps, so I'd imagine we'll find a thing or two. So going to try and get it on video and see what we can make. Last video we did was with our hoards, that's some time ago now. Been concentrating more on shorts and TikTok videos and Instagram, trying to do stuff differently. But coming back to the videos, last one we did, 75,000 views, so really impressed with that, and thanks to everyone that watches. But first thing we get, we'll be back on camera. Hopefully Rod will be joining me sometime soon, just wait for him to arrive and let you know what we get. So see you in a bit, chaps. Okay, so not too long along my track, just got to here, it was a 30 on the Manticore. I can see obviously it's just popped up on here, so it appears to be a coin. So I've stopped there. It's actually a button after all of that. However, quite an old one. Any pattern on it? No. Loops on there bent. But yeah, pretty old. So it's a good start. So we know stuff's in here. So at least finding things. See what the next one brings. Haven't really got far. Got from here, that button here, to a bit of medieval plastic, i.e. lead. Wasting my time as per normal. And just got to here. It looks like, I imagine it's probably was a penny. Really badly corroded. Can't get anything off of that. About the size of a penny. Rung up like an 86 on the Manticore. So yeah, is what it is. But again, indicates there's stuff in here and we're finding it. So keep pushing on, see what else I can find. Okay, it's very hard to try and do live digs because a lot of the time you're digging up rubbish and it takes a lot of time to try and record that to then just delete it. So I tend not to do that. I tend to do see what we've got and then film it from there and let you know. But this is an interesting one. So as you can see, 2021 coming up nice on the Manticore there. Exactly where I'd like to see it to be, potentially for a hammered. But oh, got a bit of interference here. Got my spade, let's move that. But over here, somewhere. I'll have to find it again now. Bit jumpy, but we've got another signal. So we've got two signals essentially. Yeah, see, once you get right over that, it really stabilises. That's the one I had before, see it? Around about the mid-80s. So we've got two. So I'm going to go for this one first, because this, to me, is going to be the better one. Okay, so we are out of the hole, and it is an old 5p. As you can see there, that's pretty corroded, but you've got the 5, you've got the crown, just make that out. Probably come out better. I'm trying to look through sunglasses and a phone. But yeah, so that was our 2021, I think it was, wasn't it? So I'm going to dig the other one now next to it, see what that comes up as. They're not coming out particularly high, like they're relatively deep. You can see that, you know, it's coming out down here. So it's a good few inches down, which is surprising. I thought that'd be a little bit higher than that. But there we go. So again, another find. We'll find out what this other one is. I didn't even realise, but as I took this turf out, it's actually dropped out here. I just picked that with this text and then realised it was sat there. So another coin. This was ringing up 82 when I actually sort of was concentrating a little bit more there. I realised that it was a little bit further over and it was quite solid and round, the signal that was coming up. So quite consistent with an 82. I'm going to suggest that that's going to be an old 10p piece. Oh no, it looks like Britannia on the front there actually, so it's probably older. Yeah, old halfpenny. Here you go. There she is. Sat there smiling away. So that's quite good then. Different era. I was wondering if it was going to be maybe a little purse spill here, a little coin spill, a few modern coins, but they're different. So, but I'll research this area before moving on. So again, another nice little find there. So we're still bringing things up, but nothing quite what we want to get yet. I've been on a real dry streak, like for months, not getting anything. So fingers crossed for today. We're due something. It's just a numbers game, isn't it? The more you dig, the more you find, and naturally you will get something good. So top tip, team, is when you're down and you're getting fed up, you just got to push on. The dry period will come to an end. Let's hope that's today. So just got to keep pushing on. So coming up on there, so it's hard to pick up here, but it was, we're at about mid-40s, late 40s in the ground. Just been using the hand trowel to try and get, because it was in the wall, and it's just popped out here, right in the middle of ants' nest, which is really nice. Look at this lot. So, looks like a George. There you go. Nice portrait on there. And a halfpenny. And I reckon we're going to get a date on that one. 19... Ooh, you might be able to see better on the screen. It's hard here in the sunlight. 1900 something, 8 possibly. Nice halfpenny there. Get that into focus for you. There you go. So we're starting to pick up some older things now. The difficulty is I've just come back down the path again. I've sort of done a loop round. I've gone up the other side, which I found that horse head. Come back round, back down this side, and the trouble is we don't really know where that path exactly was from a couple hundred years ago, but I would suggest it's probably more this side then, based on this. So I'm going to focus more in here then, try and push up, because obviously the landscape's changed since those maps were done a couple hundred years ago. So the path could have just moved by 6 foot, and then you'll start getting some really old stuff again. But it seems more modern so far, but this is a good indication. Actually looks really cool with the dirt on there. Might get a picture of that. But yeah, we'll keep pushing on. 27. Got excited. Got the glimpse in the soil. Then realised it was snapped. And immediately flipped it over for the dreaded tomback button. But it's always a good indicator of age, isn't it? So, you know, we've got a bit of age there. Just so frustrating. I thought I'd broken the spell then. I thought I had a bit of silver. Very excited. And wah, wah, wah. But that's the way it goes. So we keep pushing on and we will get something good. And I'm sure by the end of the day, we'll have something better. But until then, let's keep going. Okay, I've tried to move in a bit deeper over here now. You can see like the length of this grass. Some of it's just unmanageable. You can't get through, it's too thick. This bit here is a little bit lower, as you can see, sort of a bit more manageable. So I've come into here. Can't remember what this come up as now, but old school £1 coin. I think what we've also got here to think about is obviously horses. Probably been here for a long time. We've got sheds, so probably a lot of people attending to horses and other sort of animals like that, and they're going to drop this sort of modern stuff. So but yeah, it's another find. So again, shows we're finding it. Keep pushing on. Just for a point of reference as well, up over here, you can't see it because obviously this hedgerow, you can see the hill going up, and it basically goes up over there. That over there was our old Roman fields that we did loads of. It's a little bit of a distance, but that would have come naturally down there this way if they wanted to get into Gloucester, and we're obviously on the edge of the city. So we've had in this field immediately the other side of this hedgerow here, We've had Roman in there. We've had some excellent hammers, silver, pre-decimal, that sort of stuff. So it's only this hedgerow that's dividing it now. But yeah, so hoping that we might get something again still a little bit older, but keep pushing on. And now onto the bird rings. GB89, I think 89 is the year on these, isn't it? If you know otherwise, then put it in the comments. But yeah, bird ring, they are what they are, but always a nice little find. Interesting little item. In fact, they're dated as well. So yeah, all sorts coming up in this field really. Getting a bit of everything. Still yet to find the silver, or the hammers ideally. That's what I'm really after today, but we'll see. I've sort of come in now further in this way from that path, but yeah, still trying to navigate the grass as well. So but we'll keep going. Loop back round again, right at the beginning of the path here. This one was quite deep, and got a little thimble. Unfortunately, flat as a pancake. There you go, bit of detail now. I brushed it off that side. There you go. But yeah, it's unfortunately flat, cheap one. But no silver yet. Going to be packing up soon, but we'll be coming back. It's Friday today. Probably come back on Sunday. So I'll show you what I've got at the end of it as a collective for today. But for the video, I'll probably roll on to Sunday, see if we can get anything more exciting then. But I've got probably 10-15 minutes, 10-15 more minutes to try and find some silver. So the pressure is on. Okay, day two, back out on it. The other day I was over this side. Rod didn't make it to us out that day due to work commitments. But just over this field here is where we've done this boundary line. Is this extra section here, just along here. That ploughed section isn't ours, although we've done that before. So we've just come in to give this a go today, as Rod's managed to get out. And he's on his second hole. It's quite hard going here with the grass. And he has found a half cut. So, oh yeah, I can see the detail now.
You got it?
Yeah. And it's pretty bent.
Yeah.
Not sure how much detail's on there. Do you want me to pick it up?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's very, very badly bent and not much detail, but I'll give it a quick clean and come back on because I might be able to get some detail once get that residue off, but it's definitely a half cut. Yeah, you can just see that detail there, that nice. Okay, I'll give it a clean, come back on. Okay, giving it a little clean up, you can just get some detail off there. You can see a little cross at the top. Very badly worn, appears very old. And the other side, barely anything. But it is a silver hammered, half cut. Just get that detail there. And whilst I was cleaning that up, Rod's had another dig. What was it, Rod? What numbers?
22.
22, another ton back there. Again, it's the right same sort of numbers, but
6 foot away.
there to there. Back in the original section of the field now. Rod's just got over to here. He's called me. He's wandered off now, but he got this, which appears to be, we reckon, a gaming piece. Come up 55. It's lead, but it's got a clear cross over the top. It's very old. It's quite battered, but there's clearly. You can just see where it comes up on that point there. So yeah, we think probably gaming piece. If you've got any other suggestions, then put it in the comments. But there's no hole in it to suggest a weight or anything. But yeah, interesting little find. So just had this here. We reckon it's probably a button. But I don't know if you can get that glimpse in the sun. Bit of gold gilt on there. But it's probably going to be a button, but looking more so now. Livery button. Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Is that a stag, is it, on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, it's a nice one, isn't it? Decent. Still a bit of gold on there. Right, the path to here, I've just had an 8. I've seen what it is, and I brought Rod over.
Oh, I can see now.
Because I think it's gold. I think it come up as an 8. It's low numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't touched it from here, but I can just see it.
I've got a feeling you might be right.
Oh,
Oh, I think you're right.
oh, Jesus.
I think you could be right. Has he done me now? 4-0. Yeah.
Right, Rod, you take over doing this so I can then go on and bring stand up and then we can do it properly.
Gold. You got to be kidding me.
It's smashed up.
That looks gold to me.
There's a hallmark.
It's gold.
Looks like there's a hallmark in there. Possibly. Oh, now I've said it. I don't know. Yes, yes. There's definitely something in there. I'm going to say it's a hallmark, but I don't know. Right, it's completely smashed, look.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay, what we do is we come off here for a second, we wash it up properly and we come back on. Here we are. I can confirm it is gold. Really mashed up. We've sprayed it heavily. There's still a lot of mud in there. Very hard to try and get the angles to show you inside. But it looks like that's potentially like, as it's too small to be a sovereign coin in there, it looks like a lady's ring, but it almost looks like a horse imprinted on that. It is hallmarked. We've tried to zoom in on there. You can see it's really hard. Even like now, I'm just sort of shaking standing here with normal camera work, so it's really hard to get like a stable view in. But 100% gold, 100% ring. Absolutely unbelievable. Gold again for me. Rod is gutted and he's walked off now to try and find his own. But yeah, well pleased. Look at that. Gold ring from there to here. I had some iron there that was playing me up, and then I've moved out, come back along, and I've picked this up now. And the Manticore clearly sort of separated it now, moved away from that iron a bit. And got a lovely buckle here. So yeah, it's all happening in this one little spot. So it's been really productive today. So yeah, pleased with that. Another little find. And that's the end of day 2. Gold len, as we can see there. Get a bit of a better angle here. You can actually see some detail. Apologies for the coil. You can see that hammered a little bit better there. I think it's an eddy. Oh, it's a beetle. Didn't find that. And there we go. A few buttons, lead bag seal, 10 pence, and gold. What a day out.